Okay, so I'm John Kraft,
Kirk Allen.
Taylor County Watchdogs. Last night was a little unique. We went to a township meeting. First of all, we were tipped off by several people about a meeting that was about to occur in township, and they were upset because they thought they were going to, they thought the township was going to give some property away to a business owner that had inadvertently built his part of his business building, manufacturing building, on township property.
Is that township or county property? I didn't make that out.
Township property. I think the county engineer was there to assist the township road commissioner. So we get there, and then what do we do when we got there?
Advised the engineer that was going to give his presentation, the road commissioner, that the meeting wasn't posted properly. There was an attorney there. Don't know if she was the township attorney or if she was there representing the business. But she agreed the meeting needed to be canceled.
And that was outside the building.
That was outside before we ever went in and started the meeting.
They even had the township road commissioner and the county engineer, attorney out there. And so we agreed, I thought we agreed that they weren't going to have a meeting. Because number one, state law requires it to be posted on the building of the meeting for 48 continuous hours.
Yep.
Prior to the meeting, and it wasn't. We checked that afternoon, we checked the evening before, and it was not on there. So
And they agreed, it wasn't posted,
Yeah.
and she advised that, canceling is the best thing to do.
So we go into the meeting. And they start the meeting. They were discussing business before the meeting. But they probably didn't know they shouldn't be doing that. So they start the meeting, and then Kirk does a point of order. And
Basically advised them that if this is a regular meeting of the township, confirmed it was a township regular meeting, and advised them you can't have a meeting when you haven't posted it properly. And to our surprise, the township supervisor acknowledged that they've not posted a meeting in 30 years. We provided our input, and they did the right thing. They canceled the meeting.
canceled the meeting. And then one of the citizens was extremely upset, threw some profanities out there. The meeting was in a rural church, by the way.
With several ladies in the room.
There's some profanities, invited Kirk and I outside into the gravel and grass next to the cornfield. And we walk out, we were headed back to the vehicle, and they invited us over there again, and Kirk asked if he wanted to talk, and he said yes, and then more foul language, and he basically refused the situation by telling him why we did what we did.
Yeah, he just didn't understand the law, didn't know why we were there, and it turns out some of his friends that were there were actually trying to inform him that we were there because of them asking us to be there. So it got defused pretty quick. I think he realized that we weren't the bad guy.
And it gives the residents of the township time to try to convince the township board to sell that property and not give it away.
Right.
Anyway, watch the video, enjoy the video.
Video is definitely humorous.
Foul language warning, fair warning. There is foul language, and it didn't come from us. So enjoy the video.
Thank
They're already discussing business, so.
Everybody ready? Eric, you want to read the last minutes?
Point of order, sir. Is this your regular meeting?
Yes.
The law requires it to be posted on the building 48 hours in advance, and it's not posted.
What, the regular meeting?
A regular meeting notice and agenda is required to be posted at the location of the meeting, and it's not posted.
Our council meeting?
Yes, sir. All public meetings. are required to be posted. Regular meetings are required to be posted at the location that you're having the meeting.
Well, I'm sorry, but we haven't posted the township meetings in 30 years. We don't have regular meetings, we just call one once a month. And we just want to put this other deal with it.
I'm just letting you know what the law is, and the meeting, if it goes forward and you take any action, it can be nullified because you held a meeting that wasn't legally posted.
Oh, this cancels meeting then.
What a fucking thing!
I didn't write the law.
Hey, this shit's been going on for 30 fucking years. You come in and pull this bullshit? Come outside, motherfucker.
Is that a threat?
Mayor, would you like to talk? Yeah, I want to talk. What the fuck is bullshit like that?
These have been helpful, and they had concerns about the roadways, the ownership of property, and they asked us to attend. When we came here, there was no posting of the meeting.
They fucking did. They had it in the paper.
I understand that. And here, let's.
I can
don't
get
even
taller
know
than you, it
exactly
don't matter to
what
me.
the was. Let's say that they were going to take action that was.
And don't even think about getting any closer either.
I didn't touch you.
The fact that it isn't posted.
Fire up, hold this.
Anybody that wants to.
I'll fire this one up.
Turn around and say because they took action that wasn't in the meeting that was posted.
Point it.
So by doing it legally, whatever you do during the meeting doesn't have future litigation. That's what's going on with the Mill Creek Park District right now.
Flash it, dude.
It's not about wanting to interrupt your normal chain of business, but there's things that they're wanting to do that have an impact on some positively, on others negatively. I don't have a fight in this race, or a horse in this race. I really don't.
Okay.
I just know that the times when people contact us and say, hey, we'd really appreciate if you look into this, we look into it, we're just asking law to be followed, that's all. Nothing more, nothing less.
I kind of know some people asked you to come down there, so I appreciate it.
Okay.
It's,
I didn't know where it's coming from.
I've never
well,
met him
and that's what it's all about. And like I said, I'm not from here. I don't have a horse in the race, but if you're for it and you're against it and it happens in there, one of you's got legal action you can take.
Yeah.
And by having it posted, it eliminates that future expense to a township. And I've seen it enough, it can be a future expense to a township. Because I'm getting both sides contacting us about the whole matter. So that's the only reason I said what I said.
Okay.
Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Thank you, sir. You betcha.
Thank you.
Not a problem.
And we did let them know before they even went in there that
Right.
they couldn't do that. They did.
We didn't blindside them. It was, we let them know what's going on with the Mill Creek Park District.
You didn't flash it, did you?
It's not about wanting to interrupt your normal chain of business, but there's things that they're wanting to do that have an impact on some positively, on others negatively.
Make sure that's
I don't
aimed
have
right.
a fight in this race, or a horse in this
Right.
race. I really don't.
Okay.
I just know that the times when people contact us and say, hey, we'd really appreciate if you look into this. We'll look
I got
into
two
it. We'll
cameras,
ask
so you
law
only
to
stop
follow.
in
That's
one,
all.
right?
Nothing more, nothing less.
I kind of know some people asked you to come down here, so I appreciate it.
Okay.
It's
I didn't know where it's coming from.
I never
well,
met him
and
before.
that's what it's all about. And like I said, I'm not from here. I don't have a horse in the race, but if you're for it and you're against it and it happens in there, one of you's got legal action you can take.